ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 87 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 88. ಸರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕಿಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಲಿಂಕ್ ಬಂತು, ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು. ಕಿಶನ್ ಸರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ವಿಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್. ಎಸ್
ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್? ರವಿನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಶೋಕ್ ಸರ್.
Yes, ನಾನು ರೆಡಿ. I am ready.
Okay sir. Okay.
Yeah.
ಕಿಶನ್ ಸರ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಯಸ್ ಸರ್, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ವಿಲ್ ಡು.
ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ.
ಜಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ.
ಎಸ್
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ and educational web series on English language empowerment and soft skills. ಇದು 5ನೇ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕಲಿಕೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ನಿರಂತರವಾದ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ. ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತೇ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಕಲಿಕೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣವೂ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೊಸ ಸ್ವರೂಪವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ನಾವು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಾ ಇರದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕಲಿಯುವುದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಕ್ಷಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪ್ರಸ್ತುತರಾಗ್ತೇವೆ ಅನ್ನುವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಕಲಿಕೆಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಹೊಸ ಉಪಾಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕಲಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಿಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಡಂತ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆ ಇದು. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ವುಮನ್ ಅಂತ 2 ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗಳಿವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 50+ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಗೂ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ತರಬೇತಿ ಸರಣಿಯನ್ನ ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮುಗಿಸುವಂತ ತರಾತುರ ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊನೆ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ನಿರಂತರ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವಂತ ಯೋಚನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 4 ತರಬೇತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂತ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ನಾವು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ದಿನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ವಿಚಾರದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ, ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟೊಳಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ತರಬೇತಿಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನ ಒಂದು ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ಈ ದಿನ ನಾವು ಆರಂಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಯಟ್ ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ತರಬೇತುದಾರರಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಗುರುಗಳು, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತರಬೇತುದಾರರಾಗಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತರಬೇತುಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಸಜ್ಜುಗೊಳಿಸಿದವರು, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಿರುವಂತ RISI ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇದರ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ರವಿನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಎನ್ನುವಂತ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದವರು ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ಅವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಕಿಶನ್ ರಾವ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಡಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಪಳ್ಳರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಮಿತ್ರರ, ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಹೊರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ, ಕಲಿಯುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ, ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ದೂರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಭರವಸೆಯನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗಾಗಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈಗ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳ ಪರಿಚಯದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಾಗೋಣ. This is my proud privilege to introduce today's chief guest. He is a senior lecturer in Diet Udupi, a well-known personality who completed his BSc, B.Ed, MA, M.Ed and PG, HD, HE degrees, and also presented his thesis on Karnataka University, Hampi for PhD in Kannada literature on the title, The Basis of School Education in Karnataka Autobiographies, Kannada Atmakathanagalalli Shala Shikshanada Nelegalu. He served in Cabinet Secretariat, Government of India for 10 years in Assam, Gujarat and New Delhi. He worked as the headmaster of Government High School Brahmavara for 4 years and Government High School Vadakadu for 8 years. Worked as Education Officer, EDP Office Udupi from 2011 to 2014. He worked as a lecturer at Government College of Teachers Education, Mangalore for 3 years. He also worked as BEO of Kundapura from August 2007 to July 2020. He was honored with Udupi District Best Teacher Award in 2009, State Best Teacher Award under special category in 2010. He was the nominating member for Karnataka Secondary Education Examination Board, Bangalore from 2005 to 10. He is the state level resource person for KSKVO and district level resource person for Sakala and election training. Committee member for implementation of Karnataka Public School, Bangalore. He was the recipient of National Award by Intel for Best Integration of Technology in Education from Chandigarh. Now, I'm very delighted to introduce this great personality for today's guest, Mr. Ashoka Kamath. I would like to request Mr. Ashoka Kamath, today's chief guest, to address the gathering. Sir, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
Thank you, Ashok. Welcome, Hari sir. All my dear teachers, as in the introductory talk, Ashok Tekkatte told, teacher ceases to become a teacher when he ceases to learn. So, in this era of pandemic, we have seen a very good happening in the teacher education and teacher training courses. So many forums have come up and they are conducting online classes regularly. So when I heard of Happy English, I was very enthusiastic and he gave me the opportunity to participate in this. So I thank Ashok for this opportunity. ಕಲಿಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂತಸದಾಯಕ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಪ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಸಂತಸದಾಯಕ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಪಾತ್ರ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಅಂತರಾವಲೋಕನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಮಟ್ಟ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತಮಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾದಂತಹ, ಆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಪರಿಚಿತವಾದಂತಹ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳನ್ನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿಕೊಡದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಕಲಿಕೆ ನಿಂತ ನೀರಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೆರಳಿಸುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಫಲವಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆಚ್ಚು ತಂತ್ರಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ತಂತ್ರ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನ ತಲುಪುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ತಂತ್ರಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ಬಳಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಂಶವನ್ನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಒಂದು ಭಾಷೆಯಾಗಿ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮವಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಈ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಪಸ್ವರಗಳಿದಾವೆ. ಅದು ಅನ್ಎಡೆಡ್ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ಅಥವಾ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನುರಿತವರಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಈ ತರದ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಾಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಪೋಷಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕೀಳರಿಮೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಪಡೆದ್ವಿ ಅದು ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದಾಗಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಆಸೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಮೂಡಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೂಲಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ. ನಾವೊಂದು ಸಂಧಿ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎರಡು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂತ ವಾದ. ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಭಾಷೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಭಾಷೆಯ ವ್ಯಾಮೋಹ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚಾದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಹಪಾಹಪಿ. ಈ ಎರಡರ ನಡುವೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳು ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಭಾಷೆಯಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಹಂತದಿಂದನೇ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಿಧ ಬಗೆಯ ಒಂದು ತಂತ್ರಗಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಂಥನಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಭಾಷೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಭಾಷೆಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವಾದ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಕಳೆದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 1000 ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದ್ವಿಭಾಷಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಉಳಿದ 2 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಗಣಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಿಸರ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದನ್ನ 2 ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನ ಈ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ NEP ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ತರದ್ದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾಷಾ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಭಾಷೆ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಅದರ ನೈಜ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಸಂತಸದಾಯಕವಾಗಿದೆಯಾ, ನನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಈ ಅಂಶಗಳತ್ತ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆಚ್ಚು ಒಲವನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶವಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಹೆಸ್ಕುತ್ತೂರು ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳು ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಈ ದಿವಸದ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ RI ನಲ್ಲಿ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲಿಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಹೊಂದುವಂತಹ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೀಳರಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ಹೋಗಲಾಡಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ತಳಹದಿಯನ್ನ ಅವರು ಒದಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ತರ ಶನಿವಾರದ ಸಂಜೆಯ ವೇಳೆಗೆ 100ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಈ ತರ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷನ್ನ ಕಲಿತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಕಲಿತಾ ಒಂದು ನಿಂತ ನೀರು ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಹರಿಯುವ ತೊರೆ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ, ನದಿ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನೊಂದು ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂತಹ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಅನುಭವದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ತಮ ಮಾತುಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿದ್ರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತುಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ವೇತನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಚಂದದ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ನಾವು ಬಯಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Now it is time to have the introduction of the today's resource person. I'm really very delighted to introduce this great personality. He got his PhD from Kannur University, Kerala, on the thesis portfolio assessment in the context of English language teaching and training, a critical analysis of present practices and future prospects in 2017. He did his MA in Tissot University of Lancaster, UK in 2008-9 and passed with distinction. He completed his MA in English Language and Literature from Anglia University. He was honored with British Council AS Hornby Fellowship for 1 year in UK, 2008 and 9, and British Council AS Hornby Alumni Association Scholarship Award to attend IATEFL conference in Manchester, UK in 2015. His research and teaching specialties are on language testing and evaluation, writing English as a second language, curriculum and course design, innovation in English language education, teacher training and teacher education, and second language acquisition. He has been the faculty of English at Regional Institute of English South India, Bengaluru since 2002. He worked as the lecturer at Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Ujire. He is the member of International Association of Teachers of English as Foreign Language, English Language Teachers Association of India, English Language Teachers International Interaction Forum, member of British Council Policy Think Tank Group for the Continual Professional Development of English Language Teaching. He did his presentations on various topics on varied national and international platforms. He is the editor of the English Classroom, a biannual journal published by RISA Bengaluru, editorial member of Global Education Review, Longbridge Publishing Company Limited, Hong Kong, member of B.Ed Curriculum, Renewal Committee for English, Government of Karnataka. This is our today's resource person, Dr. Ravinarayan Chakrakodi, Professor RISA Bangalore. I would like to welcome you once again, sir. Now, it is time to have a wonderful, enriching training from our Ravinarayan sir. Over to Ravinarayan sir.
All right. Thank you, Ashok. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Actually, I was, very busy today. We had, we are conducting a 10-day training program for Adarsh Vidyalaya school teachers. So we have around 74 teachers on campus. So I had 4 hours of classes today. It's a face-to-face training program. So he was asking Ashok, can I talk next Saturday? Not this Saturday. And so, but then he has already planned this program. He said we should have a program on English language. So I readily agreed because Ashok is doing what many of us cannot do. We will not be able to take such initiatives. We can, but we may not be successful. You should have technical expertise. You should also have language expertise. And then you should have a strong team, a supportive team, which many of us don't have. So, and also, he's doing a wonderful work which many organizations cannot do. So I thought I should be part of this and accept his invitation and take the session. That's why I'm here today. Otherwise, I wanted to meet you next Saturday. And he asked me to suggest some topics. Finally, we arrived at speaking, developing speaking. All right. What's the title? Is it Effective Speaking, Techniques and Activities? That was the title we could think of for today's presentation. I was in a dilemma, like whether to present my session keeping the teachers in mind. And if it is teachers, will these be primary school teachers or high school teachers? And if most of them are primary school teachers, will they be teaching English or will they be teaching other subjects? I had all these questions in my mind. So should I prepare for my session keeping only teachers in my mind or students in my mind? Right. So finally, see, whatever we do as teachers should reach the classroom. Whether I should also have something for your classroom, for your students. So I'm not very sure. Whatever I am going to discuss today, it's mostly relevant for teachers. So you may not have much takeaway for your classrooms. All right. Most of the things we will be discussing now are related to teachers' proficiency, teachers speaking. Right. All right. Let's see how it goes. So you can give feedback at the end of the session. And thank you, Ashok Ahmed sir from Diet. So we met a few years back. Thank you for being part of this and thank you for all your support at the Diet Udupi. Right, let me share my screen now. Yes. Can you see the screen? Ashok, can you see my slides?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yes. All right. Okay. So let me put it in the slideshow mode. Yeah. Is it fine? What is the title?
Speaking activities.
Yes. Yes. Right. Right. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. So I hope all of you can see. Those who are watching on YouTube. Yes. So let me begin with the quote. It goes like this: speech is the mirror of the soul. as a man speaks, so he is. ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ಮಾತೆ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯ, ಮಾತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೋ ಇದೆ, ನನ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ that's what it means actually. As a man speaks, so he is. Our words, our language reflects our personality. So we should be very, very careful when we choose words, when we speak, especially in front of the public. Right. So do you find speaking in English difficult? How many of you find it difficult? And why do you think it is difficult? If not, why do you think it's not difficult? Maybe you can just use the chat window, use the chat box and just type your responses. Is speaking in English difficult? If yes, why? If not, why not? All right, give some reasons. I'll look at the chat box, and those of you who are watching on YouTube can also type in the chat window. Let me look at the chat box. Is it difficult to speak in English? Where is the chat box? Yes. Oh, no, as long as you're confident. All right. So my question is, are you confident? I'm addressing teachers. So do you feel it's difficult to speak in English? Are you confident? Yes. So no, Rani Solomon said no, because I've acquired the language. Right. No, no. Yes, lack of vocabulary. All right. Yeah, times, yes, I could not find words, appropriate words. Right. Yes, it's difficult because of grammar. Oh, yes, yes. Go on, go on. I'm looking at the chat window. Yes. Yes, because of irregularities. Let me also look at. Okay, so Jay Sheila, who is watching on YouTube, says, no, I pursued my education in English medium. It's not that all who studied in English medium can speak appropriate English, can speak English fluently and with great confidence. That is not true. All right, but yeah, you will be able to speak, I'm very sure. Yeah, but please don't be under the impression that English medium will help you to speak in Queen's English or in a fluent and appropriate way. All right. Okay, speaking appropriate English is always difficult. Mahantesh, yes. Accuracy is a problem. Depends on us. Depends on our mindset. All right, Rajeshwari. Yes, all right, all right. That's fine. Good. So mostly it's difficult. Speaking in our home language may not be that difficult, but speaking in a second language is certainly going to be difficult. It is difficult because, right, yeah, let me make it full screen. Yes, because it's a journey. All right, learning to speak, it doesn't happen in a day or two. There is no magic. You cannot acquire speaking skills by doing some magic, right? It's a long journey. We start by babbling. A child who is 2-year-old, 2.5 years old, for example, learns to babble, make some sounds which are meaningful, right? And then as they grow up, maybe at the age of 3.5, they produce isolated words in home language, of course. They start producing isolated words, mimicking their parents, siblings, imitating the words they utter. All right. And then we learn to produce combinations of words, some meaningful phrases, right? You'll have a lot of examples for this in your own home language, Kannada or Tulu. Then they start producing combinations of words, chunks of language. Like if it is English, for example, we learn how to greet. Good morning, hi, how are you? For example, 4-year-old child also learns to say this in English these days, right? If you're talking on the telephone, if you greet them once, by saying hi, how are you? Next time they'll repeat. And then we learn to produce natural continuous speech. All right. So this takes a lot of time, from producing combinations of words, chunks of language, to producing natural continuous speech is a long journey. So it should happen at home. These things generally take place at home. Children learn to speak at home. They develop vocabulary related to their surroundings. All right. They start to imitate and talk about themselves, things around them, people around them. So speaking takes place at home. So parents have a great role to play in developing our speaking skills. And then, of course, when they come to school, teachers. So they learn to produce continuous speech, meaningful utterances when they grow up. So our role is equally important. All right, teachers, we are the second parents, right? What is it called? School is a second home. So what is it that we can do in the school to help children speak better, to develop their confidence? All right, that's what we need to think of. And now that English is introduced from class 1, it's not, children won't find it very difficult to learn to speak. So they'll start listening to rhymes, simple stories, conversations, and then maybe slowly they're exposed to meaningful discourses. All right. So ability to communicate fluently is a long journey that we have to embark on. We need to learn how to listen to and understand the language around us. That is the first thing we need to learn. Learn to listen to and understand the language around us. And then how to take part in conversations. We need to learn when to listen, when to talk, all right, when not to interrupt, when to withdraw, when to interrupt. These are discourse strategies. So you can call it sociolinguistic competence or strategic competence. And then we also need to learn how to perform all the functions of language. Language is used for different functions, right? So we need to learn how to perform different functions of language. So speaking is a very complex skill. It involves listening. And when we grow up, if you want to develop knowledge about the world, then you need to read. You can speak with greater confidence if you read in order to seek information. Now today, for example, if you have to talk about US elections, you can't just talk. You need to have the background knowledge, right? Who has won in US elections? Is it Trump or Biden? What was the process? All right. What were the challenges? Who is a better candidate? If you have to speak about this, then you need to read. So unless you read, collect information, however good you are speaker in English, but unless you have the world knowledge, the topic knowledge, you will be struggling to read, you will be stammering, right? So this world knowledge about the topic, that we get by listening to others, maybe by watching news, watching television programs, and also by reading. So speaking is not just speaking, it involves listening and also reading. And you also know that those who can write, maybe they are not able to speak. They can write well, but they cannot speak that well. The vice versa may also be true. Those who can speak well, maybe they are not able to write so well, because writing is a part of literacy. You need to acquire literacy skills. All right, so we learn to do all of this naturally in our mother tongue. Nobody has to teach us how to listen, all right? Nobody has to teach us. It doesn't happen in a formal way. We all acquire this skill. But to communicate orally in English, we need formal training. To communicate in English in an alien language, in someone else's language, all right? Yeah, that's not our native language. There are lots of challenges. We need to train ourselves and also our students in learning to communicate in another language. So that's why it's a long journey. Right. So these are some of the activities that you can think of. All right. So tongue twisters, for example, I just want to try it out. So can one of you unmute and say this tongue twister 3 times, just as a warm up? All right. Select any one tongue twister, say it 3-4 times quickly. Yes. Yeah, you can unmute and speak.
Cup of coffee, 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 cup of coffee.
All right. Okay, thank you. Next, please. Someone else. Second one.
In the kitchen, kitten in the kitchen, kitten in the kitchen, kitten in the kitchen, kitten in the kitchen.
Good. Next, go on.
Coffee, cup of coffee, cup of coffee, cup of coffee.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Next.
Kitten in the kitchen.
No, give chance to others. Please give chance. No, give chance. Hello, give chance to others. Only one. Select any one. Next one. Yeah.
Big black bug, big black bug, big black bug.
Huh? What is that? Big
black bug.
Okay. So
big black bug.
Yeah. Next, please. Next.
Greek grapes, fried fish.
Greek grapes.
Fresh fried fish.
One at a time. Yes.
Fresh fried fish. Fresh fried fish. Fresh fried fish. Fresh fried fish.
Okay.
Fresh fried fish. Fresh fried fish.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And the last one. All right. Okay. So this is like babbling. All right. But still, they're meaningful. All these phrases are meaningful. This is how we train ourselves in uttering sounds. All right. Sounds of English are very important. You need to distinguish between s, z, p, f. So these tongue twisters, rhymes, all right, help us in training our tongue in articulating sounds properly. It's very, very important to distinguish between individual sounds, all right, and utter individual words appropriately. Yes. Now, next one is this. There's a few activities which I want you to practice. So finishing sentences. This is from a book called Keep Talking. Okay. So these are open-ended sentences. On Sundays, I want one of you to unmute and speak. You have to complete the sentence. Okay. Yeah. Quickly complete one by one. Not the same participant. Give chance to others. So first one, can somebody try to complete?
On Sunday, I usually would like to take.
Not audible.
On Sundays, I usually would like to take rest.
Okay. I usually like to take rest on Sundays. All right. Next. Either the same, it's a sentence stem. You can use the same stem and complete the sentence. Yeah. Next. Quick. You can use the chat box. Type your responses in the chat window. Yeah. Quickly. You can use those of you who cannot speak. You can use the chat window. Yeah.
On Sunday, I usually go for shopping.
Good. Very good. Next. Quick. Second one. Yeah. Please unmute, speak, or use the chat window. Yes. You need time to think, right? Yes. I'm looking at the chat box. Parents should always trust their children. All right, Rupert. Yes. Go to the next one. On Sundays, we finished. Next one. Parents should always teach children Culture. All right. First one we finished. Go to the second one. Parents. I like people. Okay, next one. My children will. My children will. Complete the sentence. My children will what? My children will shine. Yes, please.
My children will fulfill my wish.
Very good. My children will fulfill my wish. My children will, yes. I think, yes, my children will play. All right. Next. Parents will have a lot of expectations. See, Rani Sulam, I think you need to understand this. You need to look at the stem, not parents will look. Not parents will. Parents should. All right. Yeah, parents should. My children will help others. All right. Good. My children will do well. Okay. Next. I have never. Quickly. These are all.
I have never visited Taj Mahal.
I will never.
I have never visited Taj Mahal.
Very good. I have never visited Taj Mahal. Next. Go on. 100 teachers, I should get 100 sentences. Within a minute, we should be able to generate 100 sentences. Yeah.
I have never expected this from him.
I have never expected this from him. Very good. I have never expected this from him. Then. All right, we'll go to the next stem. I like people. I like people.
I like people who are innocent.
I like people, they were very good.
No, I like people, they were very good. No, I like people who are innocent. All right. It's a relative clause. I like people who are innocent. Then.
I find it difficult to speak in English.
I find it difficult to speak in English. All right. I like people who are frank. Very good, Ganesh. I think I like people who are frank. I like people for dedicate working. No. I like people who are simple and like-minded. All right. I like people who are friendly.
I like people who like me.
I like people who like me. All right. Good. Complex sentence. Yes. And the last one, I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in what? Yes. If you look at the chat window, you will see a number of sentences.
Not
interested in cycling. Somebody has written Malini, but I think I'm not interested in cycling. Right? And okay. I like people. A number of sentences have been posted in the chat box. I like people. I'm not interested in preparing food. I'm not interested in gossips. I'm not interested in playing cards. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so these are some simple things, but very, very meaningful activities. We are not focusing on grammar here. We are focusing on real communication. All right, you're communicating. You're expressing your likes, dislikes, feelings. All right. Next. Let's move on to the next one. Questioning the answers. This is called answers are given. You have to frame questions. Think of questions that fit these answers. All right. No. You have to mute your microphone. Somebody is, yes. So my answer is yes, I did. You have to ask me questions. Quickly, can you unmute and ask a question? Yes, I did. Ask me a question. Quick, don't think much.
Did you complete your work?
Did you completely?
Did you finish the homework?
Yeah. Did you finish the homework?
Yes, I did. Complete your work?
Did you complete your work? Very good.
Did you visit your friend?
Can you answer that question?
Can. Your question should begin with did. All right. The answer is yes, I did. So all your questions should begin with did. Did you read the book? Did you read it completely? Did you finish your lunch? Prasad Rao, did you finish?
Did you cook food?
Correct. Did you finish your lunch? There is a problem. Prasad, look at the chat box. You're using double past tense. All right. Did you finish your lunch? Did you have your lunch? Good. Carry on. Next.
Did you finish your work?
Yeah.
Did you finish your work?
Yeah. Did you write an essay on? Good. Did you finish is wrong. All right. Did you finish? Did you finish? Did you understand the matter? Very good. Did you listen? Did you listen? Did you go to market? Very good. Next. Yes, I did. Next. No. Trekking. My answer is no trekking. What's your question? Ask me a meaningful question. Meaningful and grammatically correct question. Now we are focusing a bit on grammar. Are you traveling? No.
Are you traveling?
Okay, no. No. I'm trekking. All right. No trekking.
Are you interested in trekking?
No. See, that cannot be the question. Answer is no trekking. No trekking is my answer. Are you going for a road trip? No. Trekking. I'm going for trekking. All right. That's right. Are you going for a road trip?
Do you go by car?
Yeah, not really. Or maybe you can ask, is reading your hobby? No. Trekking. Is watching television your hobby? No. Trekking. Or are you walking? Say somebody, yes. Are you walking? No. Trekking. Right? Are you driving? No. Trekking. All right.
Are you cycling?
Are you cycling? All right. Good. Next. I can't answer that question. That's my answer.
Can you answer that question?
Okay, can you answer that question? No, I can't answer that question. Go on. Next. Frame questions.
Do you believe God?
Oh, I can't answer that question. Do you believe in God? I can't answer that question. All right. Next. Go on. Ask some questions which I cannot answer, like this. A puzzle, an abstract thing, a mysterious thing. All right. Do you believe in God? I really can't answer that question. Maybe. Does God exist? I can't answer that question. Yeah.
Can you say how many stars are?
Oh, can you say how many stars are there? I can't answer that. All right. Can you able to hear me is not grammatically correct. Can you able to? Okay. When will this pandemic end? Very good question. When will this pandemic end? I can't answer that. What is the color of the sky? I can answer. It is blue, right? What is the color of the sky? Blue. But when will this pandemic end? I can't answer that. Think of such questions, higher level questions. Yeah, see, these are the beauty is these are all not textual questions. These are not based on your textbook content, open-ended questions. You can ask any question as long as it is meaningful. And of course,
who is the inventor of mobile?
Who invented mobile? Okay, I don't know actually. I can't answer that. Yes, I can't answer that. Yes. When will the school reopen? I can't answer that. Very good question. When does the school reopen? Not when does the school reopen? All right. When does the school reopen? I can't answer that.
COVID-19 has made.
All right, good. Next one, that is quite true. That's quite true. Ask me a question. That's quite true is my answer. What will be your question?
COVID-19 has made the nations fearful.
Question, not a statement. You have to ask a question. Question, your statement is right.
COVID-19 has made the nations fearful.
Does the sun rise in the east?
That's quite true. Yeah. Does the sun rise in the east? That's quite true. Has COVID-19 destroyed the Indian economy? That's quite true. Has COVID-19 destroyed our economy? That's quite true is my answer. Yes. Next. So these are statements. You're really very straightforward. Is a statement. Frame a question. Is God with us always? Yeah, that's quite true. Sipandurang is asking, is God with us always? That's quite true. Yes, he is with us always. Next. That's quite true. What will be your question? Think. Not easy. It's not easy. All right. Answering is much easier. So giving textual answers is quite easy, whereas framing questions is challenging. All right. Yeah. Has COVID-19 impacted your life? All right. So look at the question. Has COVID-19 impacted your life? Yes, that's quite true. That's quite true. Is God the creator of the world? That's quite true. Maybe. Is nature all powerful? That's quite true. Okay. Never. Next one. Never. Quick. 100 participants, 100 questions.
Have you-
Quickly.
Will the earth revolve around the moon? Will the earth revolve around the moon?
Oh, will the earth revolve around the moon? Yeah.
Revolve.
Never, never, never is my answer. Have you deliberately hurt anyone? Never. Have you deliberately hurt anyone? Never. Will you lie to your parents? Never. Okay. Will you lie to your parents? Never. Next. Go on quick. You see, these are all for students, class 5, 6, 7 students. You're all teachers, so you should, but you should give me questions. Did you ever seen God? No. Look at your questions. I mean, we are focusing a bit on grammar as well. Did you seen God? No. Have you ever seen God? Never. Have you ever seen God is a very good question. Never. Which is a land of kangaroos? Yeah, that's for the next one. Yeah. Have you ever danced in the class? Never.
Have you ever gone to the moon?
Yes, never. Have you ever seen the ghost? Never. Have you ever gone to sun? All right, never. Okay. Have you ever scored 100 marks in maths? Yes, I have actually. All right. I've scored 100 marks when I was in the primary. Next, Australia. Australia. My answer is Australia. What's your question? Quick. Australia.
Country do you like? Which country do you like?
Which is the
Australia.
smallest continent in the world?
Which is the smallest
continent in the world?
Correct. Australia.
Which is the land of kangaroos?
Which is the land of kangaroos? Excellent. Australia. Good. I'm not very good at it. Next one. I'm not very good at it. And we'll move on. That was the nicest thing that ever happened to me. So what you can do is, instead of asking questions all the time to your students, you give them answers. I mean, you give them answers, let them ask questions. It's more challenging framing questions, especially when you go beyond the textbook. All right, asking such questions is not that easy. So this will be a very good exercise to make them think and develop good speaking skill. All right, next. So now I want you to quickly make a list of things you are willing to share, and things you would not want to share. Yeah. And then compare your list with the other groups. These are, there's some share some things and not others. Are you happier when you share? Who are you willing to share with? So what we can do is, maybe wait just 1 second. Yeah, I think yes. Can we have just for 10 minutes? Can we have breakout rooms? Whoever is admin, can I request the admin to please conduct?
Kishan sir, can we go for a breakout room?
Yes, sir. For 10 minutes we can.
Yeah, this is a task actually. Wait. So in your group, you have to make a list of things you are willing to share and a list of things you would not want to share. Individually do this, then compare your list with the others in your group and tell each other why you're willing to share these, not others. And are you happier when you share? Who are you willing to share with? All right, this is your task. Yeah, let's have breakout rooms now. 10 minutes.
Sir, we'll have 10 breakout room consist of 9 to 10 people.
Yeah, 9 to 10 individuals. Yes. And then one person from the group will have to report back. At the end, you have to report back to the entire group. Yes. Yeah, 10 minutes. What will YouTube viewers will do?
I think they cannot
they can't
participate. Yes. All right, let's have then 5 minutes for breakout room discussion. Yeah, 10 minutes. You will make it
10 minutes. Okay, no, sir?
Yes, sir. 10 minutes.
Can I open?
Yeah, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can ask them to join the common group, admin sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can conclude. Yes, can ask them to come to the common group. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
The last 50 seconds, sir, so that automatically they will come to the main session.
Yes, that's fine. Yes. Yeah.
Ashok sir. So we had a nice discussion with 5 teachers.
All right. Yes.
It was interesting. So they are still chatting and the chat box was closed. So I just came out and joined the main session.
I see. All right. Yes. Okay.
Sir, it was nice seeing you after a long time.
Oh, Mahantesh, are you speaking?
Yes, sir. This is Mahantesh.
Yeah. Good to see you, Mahantesh.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So what did you all discuss?
Yeah, sir. So shareable things. Most of us shared that we share our secrets with friends and love our parents. And most of us shared that we don't want to share any worries, hurt things to others. And I said I don't want to share my vehicle with my kids. So like this, all of us just.
I see.
It was nice, sir.
Good.
It was the first time that Ashok sir enabled me this kind of a chat books discussion.
Very good. Were you in the breakout room?
Yeah, sir. No, sir. I had never experienced this breakout room.
Okay.
It was a unique experience.
Yeah. Good. Yes. Now, maybe everybody can come back to the main room. And yes, do we have all the participants in the main group?
We have 83 participants right now.
Have they come back to the main group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
Can somebody report back to the?
Hello, sir. I'm Rupa Kini, reporting
Hello?
from room number 3.
Yeah.
Sir, we all discussed, we were 7 in the group. We all discussed that what are the things we can share. We can share our knowledge. We can share our support. We can share our feelings. And we can always share our joy. But there are certain things which we cannot share, like we do not share our secrets. We do not share our weaknesses. We do not share our liabilities. And we do not share our clothes.
Excellent.
This is the discussion we got it.
Very good.
And we only share or we do not share things with people whom we are very comfortable and not comfortable with. So there should be a level of comfort level. This is what we discussed.
Good. Excellent. Very good.
Thank you.
We'll move to the next group. Yes,
Hello,
please.
sir.
You can come on video. Yes, please. Which group?
I am Dhanlakshmi from Raichur, sir. Sir, we have listed some points in the group. The things what we should share is, what we want to share is like videos, photos, charts, feelings, love, pen, books, and the information of our school we want to share, sir. And also when we share happiness, there is an increase of happiness in our life. These are the sharing things. And the things what we don't want to share is bank password, ATM pin code, OTPs, and personal secrets, and bad experiences, and sadness, sir. And we don't want to exchange our clothes during this pandemic situation, and we don't want to exchange our toothbrush. We don't want to exchange all the things, what personal things, sir.
Yeah.
So these are the some of the list we made in our group,
Yeah,
sir.
fantastic. Excellent. Very good. Well done. Yes. Thank you so much. Next, please. What about other groups? Can you just report back to us? What have you discussed? Yeah. Yes. You can turn on the video and speak. Anybody from other groups? What about group 1, 2, 5, 6, 7?
Hello, sir. Good
Yeah.
evening.
Good evening.
I am Savita. I was in room number 6. I think other participants in the room, it was the first experience, so they didn't speak well. Only 2 or 3 of us shared some things. The things we are not willing to share. We are willing to share my happy moments, teaching experiences about our kids, family, and food, happiness, etc. We are willing to share. And the things we are not willing to share are frustration, difficulties of childhood days, and clothes, unhappy moments, sadness, etc. It was a nice experience, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, good. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, very good. Maybe it's not that they didn't speak well, they didn't speak much. Maybe they were all silent, quiet in the room. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, maybe it's their first experience. That's all right. Yeah, next, please. What about other groups? Group 9, group 10, or group 1 and 2? Quickly. Yes. Can you tell us what happened in your breakout rooms? Anyone? No? All right, let me continue with my presentation then. Yes, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right.
We can hear.
Yeah. All right. Yes. So you can turn off the video if you don't want to speak. All right. Let me go to the next slide. Okay. So the important thing is that there is some gradation in all these tasks. All right. The activities I did, they're all well graded. So beginning with sentences and then moving on to questions and then delivering short speeches, all right, and then maybe comparing, contrasting things. So we are moving on to higher level tasks. So all speaking activities, you can grade them from simple to complex, from easiest task to the most difficult ones. For example, this one. So this is in groups of 6. You'll have to talk about your surroundings, the food you eat, your daily activities, and then discuss how all these can help or hinder your health. Yeah, make a list do's and don'ts to stay fit and healthy and to avoid falling ill. This is quite relevant during this pandemic, especially. And then maybe conducting interviews on topics like the best teacher I have ever had. You can frame questions and interview each other. All this can be done online using breakout rooms, right? So these are some of the classroom activities, like, for example, from simple to complex, maybe, say, reading aloud tasks. We can begin with reading aloud tasks to help students improve their pronunciation, accent. I think what I have experienced is that the main problem in many rural areas is accent. Children, when they read aloud, I feel so sad listening to their accent, adding "oo" at the end of each word. Abdul Kalamu, Wasu, Borno. All right, they keep adding "oo" for every word, which sounds so awkward. So it's very, very important to train them in reading aloud. Yeah, reading aloud fluently with appropriate intonation and pronunciation. And then you can give them some repetition tasks. They repeat after the teacher. Maybe they repeat in chorus if it is necessary, or in groups, or as individuals. So some repetition tasks you can give, and then elicitation tasks. See, these are all, see how they are graded. reading aloud and then repetition tasks, and then you can have elicitation tasks where you're eliciting their responses. All right, maybe they talk about their likes, dislikes. You ask them to talk about their family, about their friends, eliciting responses from students. And then you can have sentence completion tasks like this, and then dialogue completion tasks. We give them incomplete dialogues, they have to complete the dialogues. And then translation tasks, translating from their mother tongue to English, not easy. All right, from L1 to L2. They have read stories in Kannada maybe, ask them to narrate it in English. Not that easy. And then questions and answers, right? Yeah. And then paraphrasing, they read and try to paraphrase. And then picture cue tasks. You can give them pictures and ask them to describe pictures. Picture cue tasks. Picture is given as a prompt. They have to, that is the kind of input given. They have to use appropriate vocabulary and talk about the pictures. And then you can have role plays, discussions, and presentations. Yeah, role play, discussion, interviews, and they can make presentations in pairs or individual presentations on the given topics. Right. So let me, yes. So it's also called, speaking is also called oracy. Like literacy. Literacy means reading and writing, developing reading and writing skills. Oracy means speaking. So oracy means not just speaking, it means the ability to express oneself fluently and grammatically in speech. So talk is the primary means through which we share our ideas and thinking with others. And in the classroom, we use it to pose and answer questions, explain concepts. And if it is other subject, for example, you need to explain, as a teacher, it's very important to explain concepts in science, maths, even in social studies. So oracy is all this, posing questions and then eliciting their responses, explaining difficult concepts, and then pushing students to elaborate on their ideas and develop their understanding, provide feedback. They have to elaborate their ideas, all right, justify their answers, for example. So oracy is a central part of everyday teaching and learning. So it's not just speaking on everyday topics. Oracy involves many other skills. And as a teacher, see, you need to provide feedback also, which is part of oracy. All right, now I have given you a Padlet task. I've asked you to record your speech and then upload it to Padlet. So I've got 37 responses. I'd like to share these responses. See, this is the task I gave. Speaking at, can you see this? Let me see, one second. I'll share the screen. All right, yes, new share. Padlet task. This was a task I gave. Yes, I hope you can see this. Can you see the Padlet page?
Yes, sir. We can see.
Yes. See, Padlet speaking activity. The topic was memorable moments during the pandemic. I gave you this topic. You recorded it maybe on your mobile and you were able to upload. Now, this is also important. See, you'll have to develop these digital skills. So when we are moving on to digital era of technology, it's very important to develop all these skills, how to record our speeches, prepare audio, video files, and how to share them online using platforms like this. Padlet is a very useful tool, both to develop writing as well as speaking. You can upload audios, videos. So this is what 37 teachers have uploaded their audios. Now, now let me you look at my slide. Okay, 37, and one of you, I think, has uploaded a video. I'm very happy. I'll play the video if time permits. And then what I'm also happy with is that you have used different conjunction linkers in your speech, and you've used very appropriate vocabulary. Some of you, for example, homemaker, you said instead of housewife, homemaker. And some of you were just reading aloud. I think you're only reading aloud, not speaking. The speech is not spontaneous. And nobody has uploaded on your Google Drive or YouTube and given me links. You can learn all this. Same thing can be uploaded on YouTube. You can make it private or unlisted. Unlisted means only those who have got the links will be able to watch. You don't have to make it public. And then some files, audio files were not opening yet. 37 have uploaded, but some files were not opening. Now, what I will, yes, 1 second. Let me play one or two. Yes, let me, yes, share this. I would like to play the video. I don't know if the audio will be heard. Let me play a video. This is what one of you has done. Where is that video? Let me check. Who has uploaded the video? Are you there? Someone who has uploaded a video. It's good actually. Yes, my luminous Padlet, not really. There's a very interesting video. I'll just try to play it. Otherwise, most memorable moments. I think, yeah, this one. Yep, not this. No, not this. Let me see. No. Yeah, let me see. Where is that video? Who has uploaded a video? Memorable moment during the pandemic. There is a nice video. Ranjita, not really. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Let me play another audio at least. Let me play an audio. What you have to do now is, you have to rate. Yes, you have to give a mark, give a score for this speech. All right, I am going to play an audio file. It's a speech on the topic memorable moments during the pandemic. Listen to it. Let's listen to the audio first. I'll just play one of the audios randomly. All right. Yes, let me see. This is is the audio clear? No. Not this. Okay, wait. Are you able to listen to the audio? No.
No, sir.
No, wait 1 second then. Yeah, let me, yes. Okay, share computer sound. Yes.
I am working as a teacher in.
No, it's audible.
It's audible?
Yeah.
GHP school,
yes, audible.
Burgalgude,
okay.
Nitte. It is in Karkala Taluk. Today, I am going to speak some words about most memorable moments during the pandemic. The year 2020 is memorable year in our life. In this year, we are spending very crucial moments. Human beings never faced such a situations earlier in the history. As a citizen of India, I followed all the instructions which was given by our government. I follow cleanliness, wear mask and maintain social distance. And I started to eat healthy food. I started yoga also. As a parent, I gave some awareness about health. As a teacher, I gave some learning activities to my students and I support them to participate in co-curricular activities like drawing, singing, craft work, etc. And I gave some awareness instructions to the school children, like how do they live in these conditions. I spent some time in gardening and cleaning the farm, and I enjoyed some moments with my family members. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Right? Yeah. All right. Now, what I would like you to do is, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll share this link on the chat box. Please, yeah. You have to open the link and give a score out of 10. Okay, please open. Wait, I'll share the link. in the chat box. What you need to do is, yes, look at the chat box. Those who are watching on YouTube can also copy this. Yeah, just try to open the link, and you have to mark his speech. How many marks would you give out of 10? And then why, you'll have to tell me why. Why did you? Are you able to open the link from the chat window? Open up the link.
No,
yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
try.
we are grading it, sir. We are grading.
Yeah.
Is it
good, very
Mentimeter,
good.
sir?
Mentimeter. Use the
Yeah.
Mentimeter. Yes,
Okay, sir.
Mentimeter. Yes, yes, good. Yes, all of you, please try to open the link and mark his speech. How many marks would you give? What will be his score? Yeah, only 20 of you have responded. What about others? There are around 80 participants, right? I can see only 20 responses. All of you, please try to open the link. Open the link and give a score. Yes, give a score. Some 30 of you have responded. What about others? Can you open the link, please? Do you want me to share the link once again?
153 members are there on YouTube, sir.
Ah, okay, right. I can share the link once again. Please open the link and give a score. Yes, let me share the screen. All right. Now, if you can look at this, this is called Mentimeter. Look at the score. Can you see the score?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So 3 of you have given 5 out of 10. ಕೆಲವರು 5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇನ್ ಕೆಲವರು 6, ಇನ್ ಕೆಲವರು 10ಕ್ಕೆ 10 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. 6 of you have given 10 out of 10 for this speech. 5 of you have given, 6 of you 9, 10 of you given 8, and most of you have given 7. 17 of you have given 7 marks out of 10. Now, can somebody explain those who have given 6? 4 of you, you gave 6 out of 10. Why did you give 6? Can you explain quickly? 7 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. Why did you give 7 out of 10? Can you explain? Can you give reasons? On what basis? You can unmute and speak. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು variations ನೋಡಿ. It's the same speech. All of you listen to one speech, but look at the scores.
Sir, I think. Hello.
Yeah.
It is not oral. Means sir has written something and read it out. I thought like that.
Okay.
And it is very slow. Even reading also it is very slow.
Okay.
And the pronunciation is very good. Means moments, such words are pronounced accurately.
Yeah. So how many marks did you give? How many marks did you give?
7 marks, sir. 7.
Okay. Very good. 7. Very good. Next. Very good. Next. 8 kotoru yaradru. Can you justify your score? Those who gave 8, can you justify? Give reasons. Or 9. Those of you who gave 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Tell me, how did you give this? Yeah, quickly. Yeah, you can unmute and speak. Or use the chat box. So nice pronunciation, correct. Nice pronunciation, yes. So what is it that we have to keep in mind when we are assessing speech? All right. So yes, look at 1 second. Yes. So I'll close this Mentimeter and then share my slides. Can somebody speak? Can you tell me what mark did you give? Why did you give? Can you please share quickly? So what is important when you speak? Is it just pronunciation? Is it just accent? Or is it only the content? What is important? Can somebody explain?
Sir, can
Yes,
I?
please. Yeah.
Sir,
As I have
written,
tell us your name, please. Tell us your name.
Yeah, this is Mantesh speaking from Bagalkot, sir.
Yeah.
He was confident, pronunciation was apt, and the flow was up and down.
Yeah.
He knows what he is speaking very well.
Yeah.
Though I felt it written, but it is his own words.
Okay.
And he is aware of the situation and responded it very responsibly. So that I felt, sir. That's why I have given him 7, sir.
7. Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Anybody else who wants to give reasons, explain why you have given 7, 8? All right. Otherwise, let me continue. Yes. So look at the. Yes.
I gave him 6 marks. The
6,
thing is, he was not so fluent, and he covered many points. Like the question was the memorable moment. So I think he should have told about one thing, and there was a lack of voice modulation in his speech. That's why I gave 6 marks.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Anyone else? Yeah, anyone else? See, once you give a score, you should be able to justify it. All right, whether it is 6, 7, or 8. Why did you give 7? And for one speech, if there are so many variations, all right, then what about, see, when you have 20, 30 speakers like this, or 30 audios, 30 scripts like this, how will you evaluate them? How will you assess? On what basis do you make a judgment? So that's my question. All right. So, and also just giving 7 doesn't mean anything. This number, number doesn't really signify anything. For students especially, it's not meaningful at all. So what does this number mean? What does it signify? That is important. Those are called descriptors, or you should have rubrics for assessment, for making any judgment. So what are the rubrics? What is the criteria you have used for marking his speech? You'll have to explain that. All right. Only then your mark becomes meaningful. So you can have, according to CEFR, Common European Framework of Reference, this is a global scale. They use 6 different levels. It's called, so basic, there are 2 levels, A1 and A2. You're a basic speaker, your level is basic. And then we have B1 and B2, independent speakers, and C1, C2, proficient, very proficient, advanced, or you can call them beginners, intermediate speakers, and advanced speakers. So maybe some of us are at A1, A2 level. If you look at your Padlet tasks, audio files, maybe some of us are at A2 level, some of you are at B1 level, maybe very few at B2 level. But I don't think most of us are not at this level, C1, C2. C2 is the highest level. Now, what does it mean? These are like equivalent to our grades, A, B, C, D grades. Now, what does it mean? Maybe you should go to Padlet. All of you can go to Padlet and listen to others' speeches, try assessing them, analyzing their speeches, and minutes. All right, so I have listened to all your speeches, all the 37 speeches, and these were some of the common errors. I don't want to discourage anybody, but I thought it's very, very important to analyze our own speech and try to work upon some of the areas and improve our speaking ability. So quickly, you can quickly correct some of these errors. I'm going to show some of the errors. Please try to correct them. These are from your speeches. Yeah. Can somebody unmute and tell me what are, you can correct these sentences. All these plans were collapsed from your speech. Memorable moments during pandemic. These are your sentences. Can you quickly correct them? As teachers, I think it's very, very important to pay attention to form, that is grammar, use of vocabulary, and be a role model to your students. So how do we improve our speech? One is to listen to it again, and then maybe analyze strengths, your limitations, areas for improvement. So one important area for improvement is grammar. All right, especially I think singular plural forms and then tense forms. So here, what is the correction? Quickly, can somebody suggest? All these plans were collapsed.
All these plans had collapsed.
Yeah, all these plans had collapsed, or all these plans have collapsed. All these plans collapsed is also fine. All these plans collapsed. Okay, next one. When this pandemic was emerged, what's the problem? When this pandemic was emerged, what's the problem here? Quick. You can unmute and speak. When this pandemic emerged, not was. When this pandemic emerged. Was emerged is wrong. Human beings never faced such a situations earlier. What's the problem? Human beings never face. Anybody? Can anybody correct this?
Human
beings never face such situations earlier.
Human beings never faced such
situations.
situations. That's right. Next, novel coronavirus, which was originated in Wuhan. What's the problem? Quick correction.
Which is originated.
No.
Which originated in Wuhan.
Which originated, correct. Novel coronavirus which originated in Wuhan, in China. All right, next. What are memorable moments? What's the correction?
Singular should be used.
Singular should be used. Very good. If you're born poor, it's not your mistake. Somebody is quoting Abraham Lincoln or somebody. So what's the...
if you are born poor.
That's right. Very good. If you're born poor, it's not your mistake. If you're born poor is actually a major error. So please pay attention to sentence construction. And
one of the memorable moments.
Yes, one of my memorable moments
during the
pandemic. So make a note of all these corrections, all right? And this is an area for improvement. Next, let me show a few more. We didn't ready to take him to hospital. What's the problem?
We were not ready.
We were not ready. We weren't ready. Correct. We weren't ready. All right. We weren't, or we were not ready. Next, we both afraid.
We both were afraid.
Very good. See, these are all common errors, which I think many of us make. All right. So I just want you to be a little more sensitive towards language issues and polish your speech. So we both afraid is wrong. We both were afraid. All right. Faced a few obstacles. Actually, it should be obstacles. With God's grace. What's the problem?
God's grace.
Apostrophe. Yes. There were uncertainty everywhere.
There was
uncertainty.
There was, or there were
certainty.
Uncertainties. TIES. There were uncertainties everywhere. So please pay attention to singular, plural forms, subject, verb, agreement. I'm feeling guilt that. What's the problem? I'm feeling guilty. That I didn't pay attention to my family. I'm feeling guilty. I could not able to.
I could not be able.
No, I could not be able.
I was not able to.
That's right. I've seen many teachers using this form, could not able to, which is really, really wrong. Could not able to will not come in the same sentence. I could not give my time, or I was not able to give my time. I could not give my time, or I was not able to give my time. All right. And then this is Miss Pushpa. Some 2-3 of you said this is Miss Rajani, this is Miss Pushpa. When we introduce ourselves, we don't use honorific terms. I don't say I'm Mr. Ravinarayan. I am Ravi. This is Pushpa. All right. When others introduce you, you can say this Miss Pushpa, Mr. Ravi. All right. And then pronunciation. Another area for you to improve upon is your pronunciation. I'm a bit concerned about pronunciation, accent also. So please practice. Fortunate, per and fur. Can somebody read out quickly? Can you read out all the words with correct pronunciation? Yes.
Fortunate.
Yes.
History.
What's your name?
Shubha, sir.
Shubha. Yes, please read.
Fortunate. History.
History, not history. Somebody said history. No, history.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Not healthy. It is healthy. Healthy.
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
Start.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the problem is some of you tend to say start, not start. Sa and sha are different sounds. Okay. See, good afternoon, not good afternoon. Good afternoon. Start. Next one is you said postponing. No. No, as a teacher of English, if you're teaching English, you cannot afford to say this. Postponing, no, it is postponing. So, yeah, next.
Formalities.
Not formalities, not formalities, formalities. Formalities. I mean, in your audio file, you said formalities. No, formalities. Next. Cherishing, not cherishing. Cherishing. Next. Food. Yeah, not food. Somebody said food. No, food. Next. Daughter. Very good. Daughter. Very good. Excellent. So please pay attention to pronunciation. So when you speak, see, there are two things. I'm trying to conclude in another 2 minutes. All right. There are two things. One is spoken production, where you produce speech. All right. That is, yeah, where you're delivering speeches. That is production. There is another important thing. As part of speaking, you also need to learn how to interact. That's called spoken interaction. Now, what you have done is, on Padlet, what you've done is you have produced a short speech. Very happy with your speech. Most of you spoke for about 2 to 3 minutes. That is well done. The next level is spoken interaction. You should be able to interact with others. So at the highest level of interaction, so this is a description. These are called rubrics or descriptors. C2, which is the highest level, advanced speaker of English. As an advanced or proficient speaker of English, you should be able to. I can take part effortlessly in any conversation or discussion and have a good familiarity with idiomatic expressions and colloquialisms. I can express myself fluently and convey finer shades of meaning precisely. If I do have a problem, I can backtrack. I can go back, withdraw, and restructure around the difficulty so smoothly that other people are hardly aware of it. They're hardly aware of your mistakes. See, that is the advanced speaker's ability. So the most proficient speaker, mostly native speaker, most of them are at C2 level. They can take part in any conversation effortlessly. They can participate in discussion without much preparation, much planning, all right? And they use idioms and such expressions. That is C2. Whereas if you look at A1, they can interact in a simple way, provided the other person is prepared to repeat or rephrase things. All right, so you can take part in simple conversations. So you should have 4 important criteria whenever you involve in speaking or when you assess students. One is fluency and coherence. Is your speech well organized? And then lexical resource, that is vocabulary, use of appropriate words, phrases, and chunks, lexical resource. Third important thing is grammatical range and accuracy. You cannot make only simple sentences. You should use conjunctions, linkers, and construct compound complex sentences. Criteria: fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and then pronunciation. All right. So these are the descriptors, I mean details. What do we mean by fluency and coherence? And what does lexical resource mean? What do we mean by grammatical range and accuracy? And what is pronunciation? All right. And there are some, I think there are some many open educational resources available to improve your speaking. One such website is Pratham's Story Weaver. You can copy this. This helps a lot in practicing reading aloud and improving your pronunciation. Story Weaver. You can go to the website, download the materials. They're freely available. There are many such free resources. TED Talks, for example. TED Talk, if you keep listening to TED Talks, definitely you will improve your speaking. Or some YouTube videos, cartoon films, some English films, serials, all right? And these days, children watch, series. What is it called? Web series, I think. Web series. Very, very useful in developing your speaking. That's it. I think with that, I'd like to conclude my presentation. Thank you very much. If you have got any questions, maybe we can take 1 or 2 questions. Otherwise, I'm happy to interact with all of you, and thank you very much for the opportunity. And over to Ashok. Ashok, over to you.
Yes,
thank you
sir.
so much. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. It has been a really an excellent session with a lot of inputs, rich knowledge sharing, and some useful experience like using the Mentimeter and breakout rooms. Actually, they are really new to many of the teachers. We need to keep ourselves updated to these technological aspects is very necessary for all the teachers, I feel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. It's really, really useful. I think our teachers are very fortunate to have a session from an IRA faculty. It's not that easy to have a session from IRA faculty. I think so that we are very thankful to all of you, sir. Thank you so much. And I expect some feedback from any two of the participants.
Yeah.
Can anybody share your opinion?
Yeah, great.
Please unmute yourself. Otherwise, raise your hand to show your willingness. Can anybody, please?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay.
I'm Ashwini from Chitradurga.
Wow.
It was a wonderful session. It was very nice listening to Ravi sir after such a long time. We came to know about effective speaking techniques, but due to network issue, I couldn't participate in the breakout room activity, which I really missed. Thank you, Ravi sir, for giving an idea of how to improve our speaking. And I also got an idea about Padlet, using Padlet, and how to use Padlet.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashwini. Thank you so much.
Anybody else, please? Okay, any others? Those who wish to share your opinion on today's topic?
Hello,
please.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir Vikrant here, and it was very nice session, sir. And we learned many new things, and especially use of technology at this time of pandemic, really helping us. And but because of some network issues and other things in the rural area, we could not use it much effectively. But definitely it will help in the future generation classrooms.
Yeah.
And the session topic and all were very nice. Thank you.
Vikrant, thank you. You can turn on the video. Teachers would like to see you, I think. No?
Maybe here no light, sir. I am dark.
All right.
Dark.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Sir,
Please
listening?
introduce yourself. Yeah, it's audible. It's audible, please.
Sir, Swastika from Baindur block. Sir, the session was very nice. And one thing I want to share that sir has listened all the 37 audios. It was really very nice because in such a busy schedule, sir listened all those audios. And in this much less time, sir has explained so many things, covered so many things. It was very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Okay, last chance. One of the participants? Can anybody? Those who wish to share your opinion? Last chance. One participant.
Hello.
Okay, Savita madam.
Hello, sir. I want to remember those moments we spent in DSRT while writing radio lessons. We spent time together with Ravinarayan, sir.
Yeah.
And also in Kundapura, he gave classes to us. I am very happy today to listen to him. It's a good class, sir. Thank you for arranging such a class.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
You, sir. Thank you, sir.
One thing I would like to add is managing all those things, and I mean Padlet, Mentimeter in between the session. This is really very technical, sir. You have become very professional in this.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Vikrant.
Apart from the inputs he has given, the session itself is learning. Actually, we need to learn the process
Listening,
of
Ashok sir, listening to Ravinarayan sir is always enlightening one.
Yeah,
I always refer his intellectual humility.
Actually, we are very privileged to have him today on this session.
And all credit goes to you because bringing him to the webinar is not a so easy task. we are very grateful to you also, sir. Thank you.
It's all of you because of your support and your enthusiasm, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ravi, sir. It is really a very useful lesson. As all the participants have shared their opinion verbally or and also in the chat box, and almost all the parts, and actually we have the participants, nearly 198 participants on YouTube and nearly 100 participants on Zoom throughout the session. It's really a remarkable thing to notice. It has given a very good strength to the series. Actually, this is the first time we're having this training in English and the topic on English language empowerment. I think it will be a very good beginning in this series in terms of English language empowerment. We wish to have some more sessions on English language empowerment on different areas, and we wish to have your sessions again and again, sir. It's a request from our side to you. Thank you so much. All three are very grateful to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was nice talking to everybody. Yeah.
Okay. We wish to have some sessions from you and our other faculties also, sir.
Yeah, sure. Sure. We will. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm very grateful to the presence of Ashok Kamas, the chief throughout the training program. Thank you so much, sir. And also, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Swastika National School for their wonderful cooperation throughout the series till now. And most importantly, the participants. We have a very good number of participation in this in this session, around 250 plus participation from on both the platforms. Thank you so much for your encouragement and your enthusiasm to learn new things. We will let us continue this journey in different perspectives. Thank you so much. I think we are once again we are ending the session by entering our breakout rooms for casual talking. Kishan sir, can we go for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have 51 participants on Zoom now.
I think it is better we'll go with five groups.
Yeah. 5 groups, 10 in one, 5 groups. Okay.
Yes.
It's only for casual talking. It's not a task at all.
Can I log out, Ashok? I'd like to log out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, sir.